Was your auntie with you when you had the baby?
Nobody.
Nobody? I think the best thing about the project has been the relationships. I'm sorry. What's my personal experience of coming to this work? How does it tie in with Mom? How does it tie in with my identities, my other identities? And perhaps has much more to do with core issues for me than my teaching, really. I think I look quite funky today.
No, you look totally ill.
Please film my Connies, because they are cool. You just don't know that.
Look at that.
Are you making me look ugly?
Big time.
I guess now, for the first time, I'm interested in the ways in which I actually identify with the former refugee participants in my project. It's funny for you and me because I don't think they have the right idea of either one of our countries, but it's like two opposite extremes. I think moving to another country, it makes you change. When I go home now, I feel like I'm not exactly American, but I'm not exactly Australian either.
In the middle.
In the middle, exactly. When I was younger, I wrote quite a lot about the adoption stuff, and also a lot more even about the gay and lesbian stuff. Two big parts of my identity. And do you have a boyfriend here? No, not here. No, I don't. In America? No, not anymore. One thing I see in the films is I constantly see myself trying to fit in, be it through goofing around or not coming out. And I didn't expect to be frightened of coming out. I expected to go in and be what I considered myself, and that would facilitate them being themselves as well. And what I found was it was very, very hard to be myself. It's scary going into someone else's world.
But some letters are silent.
Yeah, that's true. And some you don't pronounce everything.
Oh no, you don't.
That's right.
Yeah, that's hard. You like E-O, what you gonna know about that? There's a lot of stuff going on.
I feel like in a lot of ways I know less now. I know less than when I started. And you know, maybe that's not such a bad thing. Educators were sitting around talking a lot about what to do about their Sudanese students, but they weren't necessarily going to the Sudanese students and asking them what they needed or what they thought could improve the situation or anything like that. And so I wanted to create a place where they could say the things that they knew. Creative projects or ethnographic projects should be a mutual kind of unlearning and unknowing what we think we know about each other.
When they ask you about Sudan, they just think that it's all dry in Sudan, like there's nothing good about Sudan, but it's not exactly that way. I mean, no. They haven't been into the cities of Sudan.
No, the cities, the mountains, maybe this is the film, is about how hard it's been. How's life, Lena?
Sucks. Life is beautiful.
Life is like a red, red rose. No. Okay, it's not. Life is like an orange. You peel it, and as you're peeling it, it squirts in your eyes, and it makes your eyes burn. But then, if you keep peeling long enough, you reach this beautiful, succulent, juicy orange fruit that can sustain you.
It's so sour.
And then you eat it, and then it's really sour, and it makes you spit up, and that's kind of like life too.
Nah.
But then you keep chewing, and you come to a really sweet bit. And then in an orange, and then you chew by accident on the seeds, and then you have to spit them out. Yeah. And that's really a metaphor for life. I think it's like you get the good things, and then you get the not so good things, and somehow it's all in that one little orange.
Sure.
Yeah.
But there's nothing good in orange at all.
Oh.
So
that's a rather cynical view of an orange.
Yeah.
When I watch the footage of myself with the co-participants, I can see myself trying to fit in. It looked to me at first quite pitiful and quite desperate. But now I look at them and I think that's right. That's exactly what you needed to do at that time. It's exactly who you are. And it's also an experience possibly similar to the one that, that the co-participants have talked about in being in a new culture.
Come and teach her how to dance, how to break down.
You go like that. I know how to break dance. It comes from my country, okay?
Yeah, but does it mean that you know?
It is naturally, culturally, I know how to break dance. All right? It's about being willing to admit what we don't know. Are they autoethnographic? For me, am I part of your community? Well, obviously I'm not Sudanese, right? That's pretty damn clear. You know, can't really fake that one. My identity as an adoptee, my identity as an adult who in that adoptee context is still referred to as a child, really. Because an adoptee is forever the child, the surrendered child, the found child, the lost child. Perhaps that's some of my irritation and fascination with the Lost Boys of Sudan label.
But there also need to be more focus on, you know, people's individual identity rather than their refugee identity, because at the end of the day, you can't be a refugee forever.
Okay, and walk back up.
Did you enjoy working with me?
Very much.
Yeah.
Yes, I did enjoy working with you very much. You know what's really weird? It could be because it's early and I'm really tired, but in the curved lens of the camera that I'm looking at right now, it really looks like a woman's reflected back to me. I thought it was my face, but it's not. It really looks like this kind of full, round woman's face with big dark sunglasses on and a puckered mouth like this. Red lips. Kind of looks like she's, you know, on the beach or something. Maybe it's just my fantasy. I'm seeing in my reflection where I wish I was, where I wish I were. I don't know. I should know that. I'm an English teacher.